can I like just get a cut in color? Excuse me. Tatsumoko, please listen. Oh, no one ever listens to me. Oh.
Now drink up. It would make you beautiful.
I'm not doing that. You must be out of your mind. What was... Oh, I feel dizzy. Oh. I'm gonna tell my sister on you.
Hey Space Cowboys, it's Seasonal Frostbite, and welcome to Mad Scientist Doll Customs, where I take a doll and give it to life. Woo! Chill, girl. So this week we're going to be working on our reboot of Howleen Wolf for the Wolf pack. I actually modified this doll by removing all the makeup, and I'm just going to do a minor repaint. Again, that is when I remove the face up and I start over from scratch. And this is a Creepateria Howleen doll. Once the face is clean, you are going to spray it down with some MSC. And once that is dry, which just only takes like a couple of seconds, you are going to start by outlining the doll's eyes. I have a reference photo of the original Howleen Wolf here, so I don't get too creative with the face up here. We're just going for a natural but enhanced, factory paint. So I'm taking a nice orange, it's like a burnt sienna color, and I'm going to start as that to be our, eyeshadow. We're going for more of a contour look, not necessarily anything too crazy or wild. I know it sounds boring, but she came out looking good, so does it matter? So I'm also blending out those colors with a natural tan colors, and again I'm using my Mungyo. I said it wrong, okay? In the Elizabeth video, I know I said it wrong, and that's why I'm going to keep correcting myself, okay? So to the apples of the cheeks, I am going to add a little bit of pink, and I'm going to blend them out again with the skin tone color. It's like a tan color with a little bit of yellow in it. It comes out really beautifully on her skin, and I am just blending it out because, again, subtle is the way to go. I will be getting into more artistic customs, but for the Wolf pack, I just wanted my own type of reboot, since the reboot that Monster High came out is lacking in everything. I mean, Lord, I don't want to buy any of those dolls. Maybe the Lady Gaga doll, but not any. So I'm adding pinks to the lips. That's the next thing you're going to do is choose your lip color. I'm going for a natural palette here, which is a nice soft pink, which pinks look really, really good on this character per se. So I am just going to lighten up her dark areas just a little bit. I think there is I'm just kind of giving her, highlighting her forehead and her nose, and trying to get away from that makeup look, even though it looks like I'm just adding a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm just gonna go ahead and keep building up on our makeup here before we get to the next spot. You guys know I like to do the most. Okay, I like to do the most before we get to the most. I like to do the most before we get to the next part. Ooh! Alright, you spray it down. Let me stop. You spray it down, and once you spray it down, we can move on to the eyebrows. I am going for a natural thick eyebrows, which I'm going to comment again. I think it's hilarious that Monster High is finally, if you've seen the new Abby reboot, they are making her eyebrows thick. And it's like, yeah, been there, done that, son. Been there, done that. So this is some type of, I have the 36 pack of watercolor pencils, and I'm using a dark brown and another burnt sienna type of color to fill in our eyebrows here. And again, natural but on fleek, okay? Natural but on fleek. Do you understand? I need to stop. I'm so animated. I just did the voiceovers for these, so I'm like hype, okay? I'm hype. So now I am going to outline the I'm going to add our eyeliner with our black watercolor pencil. Again, I'm using Prisma Colors. And guys, the materials are in the description box. You don't need any kind of fancy thing to show you what the materials are. You can just read. Reading is fundamental. Go down there and check the box to read it. So I am extending here. And I usually do my eyelashes last, but I ain't doing that today. No, sir. We ain't doing that. I don't know why. I was up till 5 a.m. doing this custom a couple weeks ago. So, let's get it. Next, you're going to take a color that is similar to your eyebrow color pencil, and you are going to add your fold line in the corner of the eyes here. So how are you guys doing today? I'm doing fabulous, okay? Much better than I was last week when I was not feeling well. So you guys didn't get a video, and I was also really far from my computer. So like I wasn't on track. I apologize. That was not cool. Alright, so now as you spray it down at one time, it's time to start the eyes, the windows to your soul. You can't let it go. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Alright, so I'm just going to fill it in here, and again I am going to go back over with paint. I mean, that's just, I don't know why I do this step. It just gives it a little bit more depth around the edges so it doesn't look too sharp, but I think I ended up making it too sharp anyway, so this defeats the purpose. And you will see me in this video go back and layer on colors like to the lips like I'm doing now, and to the apples of the cheeks with pinks. I'm just extra. I always do the most, but you can go back and do that. If you're satisfied, you're satisfied. You ain't gotta do what I do. You ain't gotta do what I do. Boom. I need to stop. I need to rap or write or do something today. Ugh. So I'm gonna go, once I spray it down again, I'm gonna take a dark brown and I'm gonna outline the eyeliner again. And I don't know why, but when you mix these two colors together, they just make a deeper black. Well, I do know why. I just can't explain it in this art form. Just do what I do and it will come out the same way. I promise. But I can't promise if you don't got skill. You need to practice, guys. Practice makes perfect. So now it's time for the eyes here, and you are going to take your watercolor pencils and wrap it around town, baby. Okay, look, see, I'm still focusing on the lips. Get to the eyes, Kendra. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I'm still going for that original look here, but minor differences, okay? Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I don't know, people. I am crazy. Possibly, maybe. So now it's time to do the inner eye here, the irises. They're pretty big, just like the originals, and I'm going to color it in. Color it in. Color it in. Oh, color it in. Color it in. Oh, color it in. Color it in. Boom. Now you are going, this is optional, guys. All this extra stuff I'm doing is optional. You can take a dark brown pencil and re-outline the upper folds here. Now for our lashes, I guess that was over her wings earlier, and these were easy to do. Howleen's eyelashes are very, very simple, not too much. And again, I prefer her without all the makeup. She's 14 years old, guys. Why is she walking around with that much makeup? My makeup did not look like that at 14. It was trifling. So she just looks like she's not wearing any makeup. Now we're gonna draw on her teeth here. They're so little because Howleen is little. She's 14. And now I'm gonna go in with our eyebrow color and just kind of line the bottom lashes again, the waterline here. This is going to make the eyes pop just a tad bit more. I'm going to add a pink watercolor pencil that matches the lips to outline the lips and act as lip liner. And I think I've sprayed this down for like the third time here, and that's why the black just keeps getting better and better as you layer it. So if it still looks kind of faded, keep spraying, but be careful how much you spray and make sure you're spraying in a ventilated area. I have a portable spray booth, so I spray in that. Like the majority of my wolf pack, I'm using yellow and orange, which is similar colors to the original here. And I would like to say, if you do spray too much MSC, you're going to get a texture on your doll's face, That's why there's no 100 layers of MSC. Not only is that $15 too expensive and wasteful, I might add, it adds a texture to your doll, and it doesn't look like skin. It just looks like you got either too much makeup on or your doll's face is dirty. So please be able to recognize that. Too many, like, and that also means that you're spraying way too close. If you've only sprayed like 2 coats, you're spraying way too close. Back up, okay, back up, guys. I can literally tell when I look at a doll custom if they don't, you know, if they don't use enough MSC or they don't or they just use too much. You can tell by just looking at it. You can also even tell if they're not using it at all, actually. Usually you can tell. But that's just from years of experience at looking at doll customs. Now what I'm doing here, like I did before, is taking acrylic paint that matches the outsides here, and I'm kind of making a little bit of an outline around it. This is just going to let everything look sharper, and it's also going to give you that nice, if you ever seen a picture of a promo doll, what it looks like up close, if you ever seen the makeup up close, this is kind of what it looks like, and I love that look. So I'm going to keep on doing that. It also just adds something a little bit more in detail and sharpness. So go ahead and do it. It makes it all pop, baby. Nice and good contrast here. And of course, I'm going to go in and add a little extra to the eyes to make it pop a little bit more, and the color will show up a little bit more. I chose not to use acrylic paint mainly because I kind of like how this color, like Howleen's eyes aren't necessarily orange. They're almost like, again, a burnt sienna color. So maybe a lighter color. Maybe it's just got some brown mixed into that light orange, okay? So once we're going to add in a little, just a tad bit of paint, tad bit around the edges here, just to bring out those colors a little bit more. You know, she has beautiful, almost brown orange, hazel, God, that's the color, hazel eyes. God, I was tripping. And that's it, you guys, we are done. She is fabulous. I mean, you can add little details here, like these little glare marks here. But she's done. I sprayed it down for the last time. She's a little bit wet in this picture, but I think I might redo her hair, but we'll save that for another day. Guys, please rate, like, and subscribe, and I hope you guys are subscribing, because again, when we reach 4,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away Elizabeth's vampire throne and doing a tutorial on it that way, so everybody wins. So if you want to enter, please rate, subscribe, mostly subscribe. I mean, that's how I know that, you know, you gotta get us to the goal first. All right, anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Give us a thumbs up, rate, subscribe, do all that jazz, you know, like every other YouTuber says. Well, thanks for watching. See you next time, Space Cowboys.
Do you love my work? Are you liking this? Did you ever subscribe? Did you thumbs up? I heard you subscribed. Is it true? Are you a patron? If not, please donate too. And you say, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. I subscribed, alright. You say, hell yeah,